Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright guys, this is a video that I never thought I would do a report on. I never thought I was about to tell you the things that I'm about to tell you. In fact, up is down, down is up, cats and dogs are sleeping together, it's raining when there's fire outside, hell has officially frozen over because people, listen to the article title here that we're going to cover. As violent crimes surge, Californians' faith in gun control slips in new poll. This is from the Los Angeles Times. This is mind-blowing, but this goes towards what we've been talking about. There is an underground movement and a reinvigoration of the Second Amendment on the grassroots level, and we are seeing it. And now the left from Los Angeles Times and the left liberal gun controllers are starting to see it too. Don't believe me? Everything is linked in the description box below for your review. This article is actually a pretty good read, but I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments field below what your thoughts are. Just celebratory if you have to, but this is a big one to share. So get that out to the people that you know and let me know what you think. But without further ado, let's dive in. First paragraph. Sacramento. Amid a surge in shootings this year, a majority of Californian voters say that they believe gun control laws are effective in reducing violent crime, but confidence in them has slipped, according to a new UC Berkeley Institute of Governmental Studies poll, co-sponsored by the Los Angeles Times. So a far-left organization in the intelligentsia of the United States partnered with the Los Angeles Times. Yeah, there's no left bias there. But look what the results were with the left bias, which we know was not there. All right? This is crazy town. This is where this gets exciting. Again, let me know. The poll released Thursday found that 56% of the state's voters believe stronger laws restricting the sale and possession of guns help make their communities safer. But the number is down from 60% who felt that way 3 years ago. So in 3 years, they went down 4%, from 60 to 56. I don't mean to oversimplify this, guys, but if they lose the same support and faith in these gun control laws that they did in the last 3 years, in the next 3 years, that means in the next 3 years, they'll barely be above majority margin. 52%. This is insane. Now, of course, these are unconstitutional laws, but the fact is the population of a left-leaning state is going this way. And that bodes really well nationwide. Because what do we always talk about on this channel? We always talk about the left cities like Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York are little testing grounds and breeding grounds for the gun control stuff. It's failing here. Imagine what that means in an area that's pretty close and evenly split across the nation. You get where I'm going. All right, so here's another poll which is fascinating in the same area. The poll also found that 57% of California voters say it is more important to place greater controls on gun ownership than it is to protect Americans' rights to own guns under the Second Amendment, which obviously is fundamentally flawed. But that number is down from 64% who felt that way in 2018. 3 years ago, they were at 64%. They're currently at 57%. That's a swing of 7%. 3 more years of that, guys, and that poll goes below 50% margin, and now California is a pro-gun populace. Again, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but what I'm saying is, look at what the numbers are saying. This is crazy, okay? Shows we're really doing some work. And here's how you know they're scared. This is my favorite part. This is how you know they're scared, because look what they respond with from the far left, the gun controllers. They have 2 responses. Check this first one out. I think it's due in large measure to the increase in crime, especially violent crime, DiCamillo said. But still, this is a very democratic and very liberal constituency, and gun control laws have traditionally been quite popular among those voters, not only here in California, but nationwide. No, we don't have a problem. We don't have a problem. Gun controls are very popular, especially with our constituency. There's not a problem. Don't look at that poll. We're good. We're good. It's very popular. It's awesome. That is not the language of someone who is in California in a gun control state, because if they were truly not worried, they wouldn't say anything because they had it on lock. Just saying. Now listen to what Shannon Watts, the director of Moms Demand Action, far left gun control group, says. Asked about the slip in voter confidence in gun laws, Watts said the majority support makes sense because study after study shows that gun safety laws save lives. Completely ignores the fact that numbers are going down and statistics are slipping against them, and goes back to the tired and used talking points, which goes, well, it makes sense because studies prove it. Even though your majority is shrinking, you're still going with the okay. Silly of me to think you would change based on actual statistics and analysis. But whatever, I digress. And this part right here is fascinating. They wrap the article up. Again, read it, description box below. But this is how they wrap the article up. Listen to where the gun control is coming from. Although gun control is seen as effective by large majorities of voters in coastal areas, including 66% of those in Los Angeles, most voters living in inland areas believe the laws are ineffective. So the only people in California who believe that the gun control laws are actually effective at stopping crime and doing what they say and sell it as are only on the far left coast. Everyone else can't. Interestingly enough, all the money is on the far left coastal areas. I wonder who that is. The far left coastal elite liberals. Weird. But the people who are in the inland area where they don't have all the money and have to protect themselves and deal with their own problems, it's not quite so effective there. And that right there is what we're tying into. This is in Los Angeles. This is in California. They are the most anti-gun state out there. They compete with New York regularly in the anti-gun Olympics. But the big thing here is if it's slipping here and you're seeing it in Chicago and you're seeing it in New York, what's happening in Missouri? What's happening in Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina? The underlying growth here of the gun culture and the gun support and the reawakening of the Second Amendment that we have as Americans is growing. And they don't want you to talk about it and know about it. But the Los Angeles Times is now starting to notice something we've been talking about for a while. And that, my friends, is one hell of a good way to start a weekend. I hope you have a great day. Let me know what you think in the comments field below. And until tomorrow, I'm Braden. See you later.